Hey, but I ate about 5 more minutes. I think I'm.
Hey, we're live already, okay?
He got the tightest thing.
We're live, yeah, so. Hey, yeah, I can. We're live, okay? Just heads up. Okay.
I do. Hey, look, 10-15. You're 10-15.
Yeah, you gotta go 30 out. I'm an hour last.
Everything.
Yeah, boy, smoke. They go very white.
We are the Hebrew Israelites.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Coming to let you know something again and again. Does not be here. Is he want to arrest me?
And again. And again.
Man, what y'all seen? Y'all seen nothing new. What was it? Give me Psalms 1. Is it Psalms 1 and 2? Why did the heathen rage? Man, Psalms 1 and 2, man. It never fails. If you put your faith in a nation that is not going to help you, man, I don't know what to tell you, man. These nations are going out their damn mind. They're going out their damn mind. Instead of girls going wild, it's Edomites going wild.
That's right!
Y'all going out your damn mind, man.
Edomites going wild. My hand is killing me. I got
I'm going to get some real quick. I know what I want. I'm freezing right now. Give me Isaiah 19 and 2. Isaiah 19 and 2. Isaiah 19. Yeah, it was give me Isaiah 19 and 2. You gotta understand something, man. We done been out here telling our people for years, for a long damn time, that don't put your faith in America.
That's right.
Don't put your faith in old Babylon. Y'all talking about, what was it? It's a post-racial society. Joe Biden gonna be in office. When Obama came in office, it's all good. We overcame. Martin Luther King's vision is made. We got a black president. But guess what we see in 2020? And guess what? 2021 is come. And it's been a hell of a start of a year. 2020 was coronavirus. And 2021, it might be insurrectionists in the nation. It might be insurrectionists in the damn nation. Y'all was talking about black identity extremists. And guess what? It's white identity extremists now, damn it. It's white identity extremists now. They're locking these people up. They call them insurrectionists. They call them terrorists. And at the end of the day, all those things they're worried about black people doing, white people are doing. They were saying black people, you gotta watch out because black people, we gotta bring up COINTELPRO 2.0 and deal with the black people because they're gonna rise up and fight. We gotta watch out about these black identity extremists, but black people don't have a history of being extremists. They really don't. They have a short history. We're understream. We be fighting to have our people stand up for them damn self. You got George Floyd. George Floyd is big as hell, man. Big as hell, and he's sitting here screaming for his mom, and you calling this man a black identity extremist, and these white people with AR-15s, bulletproof vests. Some of these white militias got more firepower than the police department, than the National Guard. Go ahead, Yeah, we gotta ask for a right to peacefully protest. Sorry, officer. We just want to peacefully protest us getting murdered and killed right here. So just please. And guess what? They still blow you up with tear gas and shoot rubber bullets in your damn face. So, and we tell you, this man is a goddamn devil. But guess what? The Most High knew that we weren't going to stand up for ourselves. We knew that, right? This is why he said this is going to happen. Bring that out, Isaiah 19 and 2.
Look at the book of Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
He said what?
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
He said he's going to set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. That day is coming. That day is coming. You think black people not going to stand up for themselves? We know that. That's not your job to get up and get ready. You ain't got that power to go slay men yet. Y'all ain't got that power yet. But the Most High, what he's going to do is cause these white people to do what?
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And they shall fight every one against his brother.
His what?
His brother.
His what?
His brother.
You got white people attacking white cops. Talking, well, where did the Blue Lives Matter go? Blue Lives Matter went out the damn window when it was about you protesting.
Right, that's all that just said.
When it was about a white lady got shot for going in a government of federal land. You know, you can't go on federal property. You go on federal property, some of them people got license to kill. FBI agents have license to kill people. They can kill you with impunity, and they show their badge, the police will let them go. And they walk on the land, and one lady gets shot. They could, if they would have shot all them people, they would have had immunity because they're FBI and CIA agents. And then you're running in federal property, God knows what. They have to protect all those candidates that's in there. And guess what? They're talking about, what's the white lady name? She got some weird name. She got some weird Edomite name. She gets killed and they didn't want to say her name. But when Breonna Taylor got killed for being in her own home,
Bring that out.
minding her damn business, it wasn't, she should have complied. How the hell can you comply when you're asleep? How the hell do you, she was linked to what?
Whoa!
She was.
Y'all
about to shoot me outside. And she talking about, she was linked to her boyfriend who was a drug dealer. And it wasn't even her boyfriend. It was her boyfriend brother. But they did everything to justify killing. They did everything to justify killing this innocent woman. But now a woman breaks into federal property and they want us to cry and whine over her death. And she could stay home.
That's right. She should have stayed home.
She could have just stayed home. Right? Bring out your precept, boy.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 11 and verse 18. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand?
If Satan also be divided against himself, how can that kingdom stand? It can't. See, the Most High knew that Israel was not going to rise up for themselves. Israel, it's been few times where Israel ever really delivered them themselves, right? Now, one time was Esther. The other time was Maccabees. But the other times, the Most High had to send a different nation to destroy the other nation, or he had to destroy the nation through plagues and miracles. Because Israel wouldn't stand up for himself. I want to be a Greek, and it feels good to be here in Greece, and I can sleep with these Greek women, and this is what I like. I like the pork in Greece. And y'all the same way. Y'all the same people back in Greece, Rome, and Egypt. Y'all left Egypt and said, damn it, I want to go back. At least in Egypt we had meat. That's what y'all saying. At least in Egypt we had meat, Moses. Y'all doing the same damn thing. So the Lord got to make your friendly white man, your best friend, kill and shoot each other. Well, y'all could have just repented and got the hell on. But now everybody you know, y'all got these white people as friends. Y'all got these white people as family members. Good Lord, just imagine that in that day. Your white stepmom gets her face blown off, man. Because your forefathers and y'all don't want to repent. The Most High says separate from these people. He a jealous God. He told you don't be around them, man. And guess what? That judgment came. This woman got blasted. And she's a white woman. In the neck, man. I would have... that felt weird for me. You know how crazy that is? You know, I always feel bad when black men and black women get killed, black children getting shot. But when I saw a white woman get shot, I was like, oh, damn. What does that mean for me?
No warning shot, shoot, kill right
No
there.
warning shot.
One shot, one kill, bro.
Black, she was gone. And then guess what? Black people on TikTok talking about she still would be alive, y'all nigga want to gas her up. Blast it. I was like, God damn.
When that white woman got killed, I felt like Mario Brothers. You know how you kind of hit the box, say one up.
White lives matter.
Yeah, maybe we need to go out and march and say white lives matter. Damn. That black, and you know what? Thank the Lord, because that brother, it was a Jake. It was a Jake that shot in the neck. He had his face covered, and you can't tell who the hell he from. He lucky. But damn, the Most High, how have the tables turned? Keep going. Keep going on Isaiah 19.
And everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom.
City against city and kingdom against kingdom. You see, yo, they came out of nowhere and went to D.C. D.C. is full of nothing but black people.
That's it.
That's city against city right there. It's already been people against people. So, man, if America split and Donald Trump is their new president for a separate, that's what happened in the Civil War. They had to split between two presidents. Then there'll be kingdom against kingdom. But guess what Jake doing? Singing about a damn stimulus check. Jake singing about a damn stimulus check. Jake worried about some food stamps. Y'all Israelites kill me, man. When y'all gonna wake up, man? Esau got food stacked up for 10 years and bullets for 12. Yeah, Jake trying to get Jay. I'll get that stimulus check so I get them new Jordans, man. That new stimulus check so I can...
He wanted 12.
You better get a damn gun. You better get a damn gun and prepare to flee your home, man. It's about to get bad. Keep going.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
And what?
The spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
You see the spirit of America failing. You all over the news. This is not what America's about. These are insurrectionists. They desecrated these holy walls. But what happened when you desecrated our walls, man? The Most High is turning everything on top of your own damn head. You desecrated our walls, enslaved us, and desecrated his people. And you worried about what your own people do. They desecrated these walls. Just imagine, it's about to be something worse to happen against y'all, man. it's about to be something worse. You got Edomites. I got Edomites calling me, talking about, oh my God, thank you, Yinya. I want to know, how can I be delivered? I want to be with you, Yinya. I say, nah, you can't be with me, man. I'm gonna send you to somewhere else. You can't be here. I don't want no Edomite near me, man. Them white people, you can't trust them now. You can't trust them. Two of the people who died at the MAGA march, they married to black women. For the black women walking away, you better marry your black man. These white boys, they proud to marry black women, but they proud of that Confederate flag too. Don't think because he'll marry you and sleep with you means that he with you and your people understand your struggle. Right. But that spirit of Egypt, that spirit of America is being destroyed, man. You see these people, they're like, you know what? Yeah, you got white people, top officials. They sitting in Congress talking about if that was Black Lives Matter, they would have sniped them from the roof. They would have killed them. They know. And guess what? It's going to be, and that's the thing that happened with the Civil War. It was like, yo, you can't be killing you can't be treating these black people like that. That's immoral. You had abolitionists. Yeah, the abolitionists, they were strictly on that. They about to kill each other again. I really believe it. I really believe it. Keep going.
And I will destroy the council thereof.
That's so right.
I will destroy the council thereof.
Yo, the council they got. You look at their councils, man. They couldn't even do they couldn't even do the electoral vote without them going in there and destroying the council thereof. The Mossad is a terrible power, man. Y'all keep thinking he's sunshine, butterflies, buttercups, sugar, spice, and everything damn nice. You better understand, the Mossad, he is a man of war, man. He's putting that spirit on these white people to kill each other, and y'all black people still playing around, worried about J's, playing Call of Duty, worried about getting some booty. Y'all need to wake the hell up, man. Y'all need to wake the hell up and become real men of God, real daughters of God, man. Right, bring your precept out.
It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Upon what?
All the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Damn, that's clear cut. Because what the white man has done to us shall be done unto thee. Instead of our women walking around with blonde in their head, it's going to be a white woman with some damn afros. They'll have an afro on their head talking about black power. You know, see, our women, they do that right now, but you about to see our women getting mad. You got white women with box braids, white women with cornrows. You got white women trying to get getting melanin shots. They looking black. You seen Kylie Jenner? She was white as hell, and now she look like she a light-skinned woman. She was the whitest one of all, and she got more melanin. What the hell? Like she done stole somebody melanin, man. Like she, oh damn. Probably did stole Kanye West melanin. That nigga's on something else, right? But that punishment is coming on them. Everything that they did to us is going to happen to them. And you know it's funny because it's almost like we picking Esau against each other, like they picked us against each other. Right. Oh, you light skinned, you dark skinned, or you're black and this a native. You're a dark nigga. Yeah. You know that in Florida, the native tribes, because there's certain native tribes that did have slaves, and then they gave reparations to those slaves. Right. But then there were 5 Native Indian tribes, and then there were and they mixed amongst each other. There were tribes that formed coalitions with freed slaves and slaves that left. Yeah, and they mixed together, and then they allowed the white man to come in and be like, this looks like an Indian, and that don't look like an Indian. Some of these black people are Indians, and some of these Indians are black. You know how crazy that is? And the white man came up and said, because you look light skinned, you're not a black person. They divide us like that, and we're gonna divide these white people the same way. You're blonde and you got dark hair. You're not the same people. You're blonde and you have dark hair. You're not the same. Keep going.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Yeah, their reward is returning upon their own head, man. Is this is America? Instead of this is America, is this America? we know what this is America is, but is this America? Is this really what it's about?
Right.
And the truth is, yeah, it's always been about that. You get mad at these white people because they go in the storm of the White House. So what? They went against their king in Britain.
Right.
That's the reason why this nation exists.
Right.
Don't put it past these white people. They will kill, slay, and murder all you, man. They don't give a damn about you or your people. They putting up the black flag, meaning take no prisoners. They're willing to kill cops.
Right.
That's why if you're a black cop, you better stand with your people, man. If you're a black cop, you better be ready to fight with your people. When they put up that flag and say they ain't taking no prisoners, they're really hoping that they can kill as many niggas they can.
Right.
That's really what they hoping. Keep going.
Verse 16. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain,
Upon who?
my holy mountain,
How they treated blacks, Hispanics, and natives in this place, man. How they drunk upon all our works. How they got all their inventions, all they wealth from us. And those same companies who developed wealth for generations, millennia, 3 millenniums, off of textiles, which black people were in cotton fields picking for them. Millennia. It's gonna be the same way how we're gonna benefit from their destruction, man.
right.
Their destruction. They still benefiting to this day off our labor. In jail, guess what black men in jail is working for? Textile companies to build clothes. It's the same way in slavery. We was picking cotton to make clothes, man. You think that's gonna change? You think the God of Israel is gonna let you damn devils get away from what y'all did to us? You gotta be out your damn mind.
Verse 16 from the top. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
It's gonna be like y'all didn't exist, man. Just think, China saw that small amount of people to overthrow the White House. And guess what? I'm looking at the news, China like, yo, prepare for war. Prepare for war. If that's all it takes, yeah. China like, that's all it took. Damn, I thought they had all this. What they spending their money on? Now everybody asking, yo, what the hell? We giving y'all over $900 billion for this retarded stuff to happen? What the hell? And guess what? I want y'all to peep something. It was nothing but black cops and officers in the house. Where did all the white people go? All the white people in the SWAT gear with the AR-15s and the riot shields. Where the hell were they when they were storming the building?
Look, they came in after the police chief declared curfew. Then you seen all the white cops coming in after the curfew.
Then you seen all the white cops coming in. You seen them holding one lady. One lady looked like she a little drunk, and they helping her. Come on now. Like, you should be arresting this woman, idiot. They would have slaughtered us, man. They would have slaughtered us, man. They would have killed us. They would have been talking about it. Yeah, that's what you black people get. You can't run and mess with America.
Our country, blood to the horse's bridle.
Blood to the horse's bridle, man.
Our country.
But they didn't do a damn thing to them people, man. It was one lady talking about they hit me with mace. And when you look back at it, this bastard got an onion. She got an onion in a claw. Yo, she got an onion and a claw put into her eyes. She can make fake tears. That's how easily they got away with it, man. That's how easily they got away with it, man. Some damn devils, man. It's so. It pisses me off to just see that, but that's just the truth, man. And the Most High gonna punish them damn devils for that. If they don't crack down on them Edomites now, them Edomites is gonna probably split the whole country, declare a new state. I don't know what they gonna call it. Before it was the Confederate States. I don't know what the hell they gonna call it. They might call it that again. But if they don't crack down on them people now, it's gonna be blood, man. It's gonna be blood. You let them get away with it. They enjoyed that. They gloating about that. Yeah, we went there and we took over. We took over. Y'all just gonna let these people take the country? They're like what, 50? They're about like what? How many people voted for Trump? Like 49% of the country? Like 50% of the country? Y'all gotta crack down on that now. That's too many damn people. It only takes 10% of the population to actually cause a real uprising. It only takes 10%. And trust me, if 40% or 30% of the nation voted for Trump, you got a problem on your damn hands. And you let them get away with that, you better be ready. These people not playing. I thought they were playing. I thought it was a joke. Them white people talking about, yeah, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna do this. I was like, man, they didn't do that before, but they actually showed the hell up and showed the hell out. And then they said, if you don't hear my voice today, you're gonna hear my musket tomorrow. So what the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean, Mr. White Man? That don't sound like negotiating to me. That sounds like you coming back to shoot up the damn place.
Right.
You know, white people, they got different terms. Jake say, I'm gonna air this bitch out. Right? Jake say, I'm gonna air this bitch out. But Esau gonna say, if you don't hear my voice today, you're gonna hear my musket tomorrow. These either be wilder. Look out,
And they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them they have familiar spirits.
They going to the idols, they going to the charmers, they going to people with familiar spirits. You got people talking about, damn, are we in retrograde? Why is there a blood moon? Oh God, the moon is rusting. What's going on? They look into the skies and every damn thing. They probably calling on their old gods, Jupiter. They probably calling on Jupiter right now, hoping they can get help. But at the end of the day, all these things that they're going to call on, it ain't going to help them, man, because we know the God of America is not the God of the Bible. We can clearly see that. The God of the Bible don't deal with none of the stuff that America is doing right now.
That's right.
And they're not going to get away with it. That's why we're telling our people, blacks, Hispanics, and natives, you need to repent. And if you're an Edomite or a nation, you better get ready to serve. You better get ready to serve, damn it.
That's right.
That's the only way you might get away with it. The Lord can still punish you. You might serve us on the earth now and still get blown the hell up. But you better, that's the only way I can think of you making it. You getting clean. It says that what, 10 men gonna cleave on to the skirt of him that's a Jew? It says the first shall be the last and the last shall be first. Who's the first in America? We can see who the first in America is. They stormed the damn White House. They stormed the hell out the White House. So you looking at, you can't tell me that the white man is not first. So you're gonna be last. You're gonna be last, man. Y'all have to serve. That's it. You have to serve. You made the black man, woman, and child serve in slavery. You as a white person, that's what you gotta do if you want mercy. That's it.
Verse 4. And the Egyptians will I give over unto the hand of a cruel lord.
Unto what?
The hands of a cruel lord.
And the Egyptians, he gonna give over unto the hands of a cruel lord.
That's right.
Biden is not about to play with you white people. Joe Biden is not the one. Joe Biden about to make you crackers go on lockdown. Joe Biden is about to take your damn guns. Joe Biden is about to... Yeah, Joe Biden about to make y'all go on lockdown. take your guns.
Burn him
They're
slow.
gonna put you white people in jail.
And the Egyptians will I give over into the hands of a cruel Lord.
Joe Biden, yo, you thought Donald Trump was bad for niggas. Joe Biden is bad for crackers, damn it. He gonna take their guns, it's a wrap. Once he take their guns, it's a wrap. Esau gonna be naked. Esau gonna be naked. Jake gonna be robbing them. Yo, you know Esau, you better go and learn jujitsu. Better go and learn karate or something. Because when Joe Biden take your guns, the Puerto Ricans, the black people, they gonna beat your ass. They gonna beat your ass and take your money, man.
You know what, bro? Let me see your mic for a minute.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Alright, bring your face up,
I
pal.
got a big mouth
Because
anyway.
Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 18.
That
In the house
motherfucker
of
gonna hate me,
Jacob shall
motherfucker.
be a
Every
light.
last one of them.
In the house of
Body
Joseph
got
shall
them
be
nuts.
in the house
If
of
you don't hate
Esau.
nobody nuts, you gonna hate nobody nuts.
They about to be for
They
stubborn.
gonna hate you by your goddamn neck by a
Can
tree.
y'all watch? Can y'all hold that? So they're gonna be for stubborn, man. At the end of the day, what the hell is Esau gonna do without his blessing of sword? And Joe Biden about to take that blessing, man. Joe Biden about to take that blessing, man. You gotta understand, it's gonna be a wrap for you white people. We've been telling y'all, we've been warning y'all, we've been telling y'all to stop being wicked as hell to our people to repent. Y'all don't want to, so y'all judgment.
And the fierce king shall rule over them.
He shall what?
A fierce king shall rule over them.
Yo, y'all white people was talking and y'all was talking to Trump saying, yo man, Trump, I don't think we should wear masks. Trump said, okay, fine, I'm not gonna make masks mandatory. I don't think that we should go on lockdown. Okay, fine, I'm not gonna put us on lockdown. I don't think that we should have certain common sense gun laws. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Joe Biden, Joe Biden ain't here, none of that. Joe Biden said it's gonna be I think he said 120 days of lockdown.
He said to crush the virus.
Until they crush the virus. And yo, Cuomo and New York City said that he got to put y'all damn crackers in. He about to put y'all some damn concentration camps, man. He about to put y'all damn white people in concentration camps. Yeah.
I was gonna leave.
Mossad is about to put your white people in the hands of a cruel king, man. A cruel lord, man. Joe Biden remind me of Nero. Joe Biden about to put the damn smack down on these white people. I feel bad for him, man. Joe Biden got up there and said they insurrectionists. They should be. Yo, man. Y'all white people, y'all better fight because Joe Biden is really about to take y'all guns. And when your guns gone, that's when black people start beating the hell out y'all to rob y'all again. Y'all gonna be regular old white people again. Regular old white people again. Keep going.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter! Prepare slaughter for his children! That's for the iniquity of their fathers. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
See, y'all filled the face of the world with city. Look at Atlanta. This is a big damn city. If you look past Atlanta, it's nothing but forests out here, man. This used to be a huge forest, but guess what? Esau got to make a damn city because he didn't get punished.
Right.
He didn't get slayed. Nobody went against him. So your punishment is what? Isaiah 19, man. That cruel king, y'all about to be put in your hands. Y'all about to be given over to Joe Biden. Joe Biden is not that. Joe Biden snatched the melanin off a black woman, I don't think he gonna snatch the gun out of white man's hands, damn it.
Last word.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 5. I'm going to start at 4.
Read up.
For there are no bands in their depth, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Yeah, y'all weren't before under Trump. Y'all weren't in trouble, man. Y'all was good. Y'all didn't have to worry about none of that stuff. But now, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap, man. Give me Psalm 201. Psalm 201. It's a wrap for y'all now, man. I come out here in the cold to let y'all know the white man is the damn devil.
That's right.
I come out
That's
he's the damn devil.
right. That's right.
And Joe Biden is that true king in Isaiah 19. That rhymes too. Joe Biden is the true king in Isaiah 19. Bring it out.
Book of Psalms, chapter 2, and verse 1.
Yeah.
Why do the heathen reign?
What?
Why do the heathen reign?
Man, we gonna be before we never really knew why the heathen raged. Like, damn, why he so mad? We the ones getting killed. Why he so mad? We the ones poor. But now that Joe Biden about to get in office, damn it, we gonna know why the heathen gonna rage. Keep going.
And the people imagine a vain thing.
Yo, Esau be imagining vain stuff all damn day. But now it's not vain no more. It's not vain. Joe Biden gonna take your guns. Joe Biden about to force y'all to take that damn vaccine. And Joe Biden is gonna let Cuomo put y'all in some damn concentration camp.
Right.
Y'all, see, they was talking about Alex Jones. See, Alex Jones said what? It was gonna be Obama. But guess what? It's gonna be somebody just as pale as you, put you in chains, damn it. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. You're gonna go into slavery under a white man and then go into slavery under a black man.
That's right.
Verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed.
See, y'all was taking counsel together against us. Black identity is true. I'm trying to talk about these black Hebrew Israelites. They dangerous out here. Don't you know what happened at that shooting? And guess what? Y'all took counsel against the Lord's chosen, and y'all are about to be taken. Y'all getting snatched up. I think what, 60 people got snatched up by the FBI?
Huh?
60, the Edomite that had the bear coat and the horns on his head, they snatched him out of his grandma's house. Snatched him straight out of his grandma's house.
You said Biden, all this Biden stuff, but don't count Trump out.
I hope
Still ain't out.
What I hope Trump.
Don't get a lot out.
Hey, if Trump, that's true. If Trump bomb Iran or go to war Iran, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. They're really gonna have to. They got to do something to get that man out of office, and if they don't, it's gonna be a war.
What if he bombs the inauguration?
Now look.
He already said he ain't coming.
Oh wow.
They gonna get that back.
Hey, you know what makes sense? Like, what made sense to me is if, like, let's say they talking about impeaching or removing Trump now. Like, come on, man, he got like 2 weeks. He got like 2 weeks left. That would make sense. But that's just gonna piss off white people more. That's just gonna piss them off more, man. And that might make them want to rise up and start a civil war before he is kicked out of office.
And he can't tweet no more.
Yeah, they did. He can't tweet no more. Damn, I thought they were just gonna put him on suspension. Nah, man, they got rid of his whole account. They banned him. Oh, they banned him on Instagram? Damn. They don't want to talk on nothing, man. They treat y'all white people, man. I done seen some white people that I used to watch that are radical. They gave up the ghost. I don't know. I don't deal with Trump no more. I don't deal with Trump no more. Yo, they afraid right now, man. But we gonna see. I remember ALC Alexander Ostrowitz. She was talking about making a website listed with all the Trump voters on it and attacking them and holding them accountable for Trump being in office. Yeah, she is. So yo, I don't know, man. they coming for Esau neck, man. They come for Esau neck, man. I don't know. Esau in trouble right now. Esau should have just let it go, but that judgment coming. That judgment coming. I really feel like it's about to be a lot of judgment. It's gonna be judgment, period. But I think that I think that 2nd Ezra 16 about to come in, 16 to 15 coming in. We got that.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 3.
Bring it out.
Let us break their bands asunder. What? Let us break their bands asunder.
Oh, it might be that time that Israel get a chance to break their bands asunder, man. Let's start breaking them apart. They locking them up, destroying them. Yo, just like in Esther. In Esther, Israel was destroyed out of the Agagites. He was destroying the hell out of everybody that hated Israel. It might be that time, but it might be just another civil war, man. Because it's gonna be terrible. They're not. These Trump supporters not gonna sit down and be persecuted like that. Trust me.
Right.
Be persecuted like a nigga? Nah, they're not gonna do that.
The Simpsons prophesied January 20th, 2021, the day of the inauguration, that all hell breaks loose.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And you know what? You know what? It'll make more sense. It'll make more sense to do something at the inauguration would. It would. I can see that. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. It makes sense.
And cast away their cords from us. Verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
See, the Most High got them in derision right now. He laughing. We casting the bands and the cords they had on our hands, man. It's about to be time that white people gonna be the what Chief say. Nah, Shahpar said the conservative white people is the new niggas. They the new niggas right now, man. Y'all getting shot. Y'all got unarmed white people getting shot in the White House. Y'all getting locked up. And from Twitter, and from Instagram. Hey.
Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure.
And then on top of that, you got a bunch of black Hebrew Israelites in front of the Capitol while they bomb rushing the Capitol. So, you know how crazy it is? It's like everywhere we go, something terrible happens. They just get vexed. You running in the White House and seeing a bunch of brothers with the speakers be like, you the damn devil. Esau can't win. Can't win with the Bible, can't win with the politically, can't win with the war, none of that, man. They getting destroyed, man. The Most High vexing them. We the people that's gonna vex them, man. We told Esau his nation was gonna fall. We told Esau that he was gonna fight each other, man. It literally says that, I think it was that Isaiah 49. Isaiah 49, they're gonna be drunk with their own blood.
Blood they shall pursue.
What?
Blood they shall pursue. Blood they shall pursue.
he always like to drive by with his precepts.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Damn, shame. We already know that violence that Esau wishes is that he can kill Israel and take the blessing away.
Right.
But the Most High said that he's going to destroy it and get rid of all of them in the end, man. You got what I wanted out? No, bring it out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 26. And I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh.
He's going to feed them that oppress us with their own flesh. That's the thing that Esau don't want to do. He don't want to shoot his own people. He don't want to fight his own people, but he's going to. He's going to. They just don't want Biden in office. They don't want Trump out of office either.
Right.
You I was on there. I was like, Esau, what the hell? Why y'all going crazy? Why don't you just wait until Trump gets in the next office? It's just 4 years, and they like one Edomite said, what Edomite told me? He said, free men die free. That's what he said. He said, free men die free, and I was like, damn.
People invited. The Senate is a Jake.
Yeah.
The Senate is a Jake Congress, and they think Kamala Harris is a Jake. So that's what they don't like. They got the vice president, and not only that. But that's what the big issue is. It ain't about fighting. Right. They got niggas in office now. That's the way they look at it.
And they didn't want that. They didn't want that.
They didn't want her to win that, but Nancy did. And then you got Raphael who won. Yeah, it's right. It's a lot of black people they stacking up against them. That house gonna be full of black people. Yeah, John another civil rights bill. Hey, it's about to be hell for the white man. Oh yeah. Judah, and that's what Judah does. Judah be on Esau behind a lot. Judah does be on Esau behind a lot. He stay on him. He destroying him. It was Judah that shot that white girl. Blasted him, man. I still can't. It's still in my mind. I'm just like, damn. They just let him shoot. They just let this white girl. Yeah, it said they just let him shoot this white girl, and they just stand there like, damn. Just like us, they be shooting to kill us, and then you stand there, they can't do nothing. It's gonna be the same way. Just imagine a bunch of black CIA or FBI agents, and they go against the plan. God damn. Or they start going against a lot, because a lot of these white people, man, they are real threat to America. If America really wants more time, they got to get rid of these white militias. They got to. I remember, I think Joe Biden was talking about that, because these white militias, they do have a lot of power to fight against the government. They got a lot of the guns. Some of them, frankly, got bombs and all types of stuff. You have to get rid of them. But we gonna see. We gonna see. Keep going.
And they shall be drunken with their own blood, as with sweet wine. All flesh shall know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior.
Right. So the Most High said, all flesh shall know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior. And you gotta understand, this is not the first time the Lord did this.
Right.
It's not the first time. And Rome was fighting and killing each other over and over again. When you get I'm trying to remember his name, Vespasian and his son Titus. You got General Vespasian and his son Titus. It was an Israelite that gave him the vision that he would win and take over Rome and be a actual a king. He'll be Caesar. So that prophecy came from Josephus. Josephus told him that. These white people, they love fighting and killing each other, man. And Israel's always been in the mix about it. So you got to look at it. This could be a time where they just fighting and killing each other. No, truthfully, it's up in the air. The most 2021 is just like a setup for anything up in the air. If this don't happen, then COVID-19 2.0 come and destroy people. If this don't happen, then civil war. If this don't happen, and then just a bunch of stuff, economic collapse. Like the Most High is set it all up, man. So we gonna see at the end of the day, the Most High is a terrible power. He gonna save us in any which way he wants. That's how, and that just shows whatever Esau do, the Most High got him cornered, man. Got him cornered. Esau is finished. Right. Give me what you got? You got a precept? Come on, bring it out.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 2.
Bring it up.
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils.
Yeah, it's fallen, man. It's going to become the habitation of devils, man. It's being destroyed. Give me second Esdras 15. Give me second Esdras 15 and 13. It's fallen, man. And you gotta understand, the American dream of making money is done. It's a wrap. I've been looking at it, people saying it's gonna take 10 to 20 years for America to be back the way it was economically. So we know that it's gonna be a lot of problems going on in America. As soon as whether Biden get in office or not, it's not gonna help. That's what we keep telling our people. You gotta put your faith in the Most High. All right, keep going.
And the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Yeah, this is the cage of every unclean and hateful bird, man. So what you gotta understand is this place is wicked, no matter where you cut it. Because if Biden get in office, it's gonna be a bunch of homos everywhere.
Right.
It's gonna be a bunch of homos everywhere. Trust me. And then it's just gonna be all these progressive ideals and ideologies. You're gonna have people walking around where, I'm not really my child. I think what was one of the things they want to pass, that gender isn't stated at birth.
Gender isn't gender.
Yeah, gender isn't gender. So when your child come out, the doctor can't tell you if it's a boy or a girl.
Right.
Like, this is the dumb stuff that they worried about. This is just it don't. They can't win either way, man. This place is finished.
Verse 3, for all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Yeah, all the nations are drunk of the fornication. You got Ishmaelites coming here. You know how crazy it is? It's gay Arabs. It's gay Arabs. They gay as hell. And then, their family disown them. They family got to disown them because Islam don't do that. No, Father, you don't understand. You got people talking about, hey, you don't understand. I love Allah, big Father. Muhammad will understand.
They get their head
Lock
cut
it
off.
up.
You get destroyed.
They come here to put Allah in the closet. Come out.
They put them in a box.
They put him in the closet.
The
They
only,
come out.
they're the only Muslims that pray in a damn closet. You got Moab coming here acting like a nigga in New York. It's just all type of stuff, man. Like, it's so much confusion.
Hey, you seen that mom right there be in New York boxing niggas on the street?
No.
Hey, man, they think they
Manny
going to
Pacquiao?
leather now.
Oh,
Tell him Manny
my.
Pacquiao.
Yeah, Moab want to be a boxer now.
It's so much
Manny
confusion.
Manny Pacquiao.
It's so much damn confusion going on, man.
Get out.
And at the end of the day, we got to come back to these laws, statutes, commandments, man.
He said what?
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yeah, all these other nations, and this is how you know that this is talking about America. America is the largest consumer country on the face of the earth. We consume the largest product on the face of the earth, right? I think we consume 25% of all the product on the earth. We are a large consumer. No, I think it might be higher, but we're the largest consumer on the earth, right? And merchants, they make mad money off of coming to America. Mad money. They get rich, right? What verse you at? Go to 18.
Verse 18, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Verse 19, and they cast dust on her head, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein we're made rich, all that bad ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour is made desolate. Huh?
1 hour she gonna be made desolate, man.
That's
1 hour,
right!
all that money, all the gold, all the riches in the world that people get from here, they're gonna be crying and whining, looking at this place smoking and burning, man.
Huh.
Right? We always talk about the destruction of Babylon, and people be like, well, America's not Babylon. It links up. It links up extensively, according to the scriptures, man. It links up extensively, and a lot of Christian pastors and theologians, they're turning to America being Babylon now. They're accepting it now. They're like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It makes too much sense, right? Why you? Come bring it out.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 13.
Bring it up.
They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail.
So they that till the ground shall mourn. Did you know that? Did you know a lot of farmers have lost land? A lot of farmers lost a lot of land in America. A lot of farmers can't produce a lot of product like they used to in America. California, a lot of their crops, we get a lot of our food from California. A lot of their crops got burnt up. A lot of people going to be crying because their seed is going to fail. They're not going to be able to make a lot of food. It's a food shortage in America. Even though we don't think it's not hitting us in Georgia right now. It's still hurting people. Keep going.
And with a fearful constellation, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh.
Right.
Next, after that, the sword and the destruction is drawing nigh, man.
Huh.
We got to really take heed. Our people worried about a stimulus check, but what you going to do? Unless you put that stimulus check in the Most High or in a weapon, it ain't going to help you.
Right.
It's not. Y'all going to get that stimulus check.
I got the stimulus check.
Blow it on nothing.
Let me tell you about that damn stimulus check. No white folk gonna take that goddamn stimulus check. But these motherfuckers right here, they gonna hang them by the goddamn nuts. They gotta pay extra back. Woo!
And she gone.
So,
With that, you have to say what you have to say.
white man get them white folks them stimulus checks. Woo! Every time y'all they got, you gotta pay more extra back.
What she's saying is true, right? A lot, I think in Florida as well. Florida asked for their stimulus check back. They asked for the stimulus money back, man. So that's another thing. You're going in, like you're going to more and more debt. Are you sure that America is going to allow you to just go away free with giving the stimulus money, or you got to pay it back? She said, you understand? I understood a little bit of what she said. I don't know anything about anything else, but she said, yeah, pay back stimulus money. I was like, oh, that's it. I keep going.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men.
There shall be what?
Sedition among men.
That's that sedition among men. Men running into the White House.
Huh.
Men outside the White House with guns, man. That sedition among men is happening, man. They ain't hearing that. Donald Trump told them to go home. They didn't even listen. Keep going.
And invading one another.
They're what?
Invading one another.
Hey, that invading one another is about to happen soon, too. Keep going.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
And you see that? With coronavirus, you can't even go to these other cities soon. Trust me, when Joe Biden get in office, you ain't gonna be able to travel like that, like them Trump supporters did. And then it said that the course of the actions stand in their own power, man. They ain't gonna listen to Donald Trump no more. They gonna do like, damn it, this the last. They really feel like this their last chance to save America. So they gonna try to take it in their own hands to save America. Right, keep going.
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men should be afraid.
Hey, Mr. White Man, what you think gonna happen in 2021? It's gonna get better or worse? It's gonna get better. Ah.
Get ready for slavery.
Are you? I'm right. Yes, it's gonna be better for me. I'm right.
I'm with Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Joe, we're gonna get a hold of it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting Esau to at least be like, yeah, this is gonna be worse. He's like, it's good. It's good for me. Yeah. Yeah.
Only you come out dressed like that in the cold.
Oh man.
Only you.
Damn. Keep going.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
So what?
Have no pity upon his neighbor.
Jake had no pity.
Did the captain.
Huh?
What y'all think about how them crackers did the captain? That would have been us.
Oh man, they would have killed us, brother.
They would have been us. When Black Lives Matter, they were shooting it up and we weren't even near the captain.
Brother, they would have killed us and fed us to the fishes.
To the mission.
They would have killed us and fed us to the fishes. They would have locked us up and worked us to death.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yo, it's about to be a lack of bread and great tribulation, man. It's about to be bad for a lot of these nations in the end times, man. You got a precept? Bring it out.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquity.
Yeah, her sin has went up to heaven, and the Most High remember her iniquities, man. The Most High remember the iniquities of Babylon. It's going to be a wrap at the end times, man. It's only going to be worse. Esau talking about, yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, you put his thumbs up. Keep going.
Verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works. In the cup which she has filled to her double.
And they're going to get double the destruction, man. 2021 is going to be twice as worse as 2020, damn it. Give me Baruch. Give me Baruch 4-1. I'm going to let somebody else come on. He got. Damn.
I would have brought out my North Face.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall live, shall come to life. But such as leave it shall die.
Yo, we got to keep these commandments, man. We want to be delivered in the day of the Lord, man. It should be in the black line.
Yeah, you already know.
I think going from too long to
They got to pray to the Most High, man. Pray to the Most High, gotta stay and do it without the commandments, man. Because that's how it's going to be in the end times.
Probably gonna grab a bite and eat or something. Okay. Shalom.
House of Israel, H.O.I. One up the street, SOT.
All right, so we got to endure to the end. This brother Lamont, H.O.I. Judge. Right? So what we need to do, brothers and sisters, is we got to endure to the end. Okay? We got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and start doing according to how we were supposed to do at the beginning.
Oh, you said House of Israel. This is the Danielle camp.
All right?
The Danielle crew, right?
Give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 5.
I got it.
Sabak.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3,
I know Sabak.
verse 5.
From New York
And
City.
having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
That's right, so we got to be chastised. You know, a lot of brothers and sisters been wondering why, you know, they've been going through hell since we came over here 500 plus years ago. Okay, so now we the brothers out here to tell you why. So now you don't have to ask anybody else why you going through what you going through. You don't have to ask the so-called white man why he don't do you right when you go into these stores. Why are you being overtaxed? Why are you being overworked and underpaid? Okay? This is why. Can you read?
For God proved them and found them worthy for himself.
All right, so the more you get chastised, the more you endure, the more you prove yourself. All right? So we can charge the people according to the Bible. All right?
This is the book of Job, chapter 5 and 17. Behold, happy is the man whom God chastens.
Hey, so y'all should be happy that you get chastened by the Most High. Because at the end of the day, these other nations don't have a living God. We're the only people that have a living God to chasten us. Okay, it's like having a father at home that don't chasten you. That let you run out into the street, that let you get destroyed by the wickedness that's surrounding your house.
Right.
By the wickedness of the people that's around you.
Right.
Okay? If your father don't care about you, then he's not dealing with you. Okay, so according to the Bible, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are being dealt with by the Most High. And you should be happy about that. Bring this up.
Let me read that. Salakia, behold, happy is the man whom God corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth, and his hands make whole. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
All right, so 7, that's the number of completion. So when it's over with, the Most High is going to come and redeem his people that these devils that came and dropped over into all these different lands and stripped our understanding of who we are away from us. So now we will know coming in these last days, according to the Bible and the prophecies, that we're the chosen people of the Most High God, Yahweh. Time.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 1.
Bring it up.
There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord. But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him.
That's right. So you're going to be tempted in this wicked society. You're going to be tempted in Babylon the Great.
Right.
Okay? All right, this is the land of Harlem. This is no different than Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? So you're going to be tempted. Okay? But the Most High is dealing with you in these last days. So if you endure to the end, you will get the gift of eternal life.
That's right.
Okay? One thing us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have to understand, that our gift is not of this world.
That's right.
Okay? The gifts, the things that the devil that's walking by me right now gives you, it's not of the Lord. Thank God. Okay? We have a living God. We should be reaching towards that, not reaching towards the things that we can get from this wicked nation.
That's right.
Okay? You think brothers coming out here because it feel good to them, you know? They might go home and feel like they have made something, maybe something better out of it. And look, we're here because we love you, brothers. We're here because we love our brothers and sisters.
Right. Right.
We're here because we care about what happens with you. Okay? Bring this out. And it's freezing out here. By shooting my shot, y'all was shot.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So the Most High offended by that. He's offended if you love the world, and he don't even love it. He's offended by that. Okay? You love the things of this world, you're gonna go and you're gonna perish, and you're gonna be put to death with the things of this world.
Verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of God abideth forever.
That's right. So if you endure the will of the Most High, you'll live forever. Okay? You'll be in the kingdom with the Most High. You won't have to worry about wondering, I need these new Jordans. Or I need this new hat, right? What the Falcons gonna do next? They ain't gonna win.
Go.
All right? You need to be worrying about what the Most High has for you if you endure to the end. What you got?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
Say it again.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
Say it one more time.
For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
All right, so if you got a son and you love him, you're gonna chasten. All right? You know, sometimes you might have to go a little bit hard on him when you really care about him. And that's how the Most High feel about his people, which is the children of Israel, which is the various 12 tribes scattered across this nation. Those are the people that he cares about. Okay? We always wonder why other nations are not being in trouble the same way we are. Hey, the Most High don't know this. He only know you. Okay, he's worried about your affairs. He's not worried about the so-called Chinese man affairs. The so-called Arab man's affairs. The so-called Chinese man's affairs. He's worried about you so-called Jamaicans, you so-called American blacks, you so-called Hispanics and Native Americans. Okay? He's worried about the ones who need saving. What do the white man need saving from? His damn self. Bring this up.
Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob. Who? He showed his word unto Jacob.
Now he showed to the white man.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
Now he showed every other nation.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
Okay?
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He has not done so with any nation. He has not done so with any nation. He has not done so with any nation.
Hey, he ain't done so with any other nation. He dealing with his people. He dealing with the ones he chose. He's dealing with the ones he chastened. What father would not do that? What father doesn't want to chasten his child? A worthless father. A very worthless father. And we know our father ain't worthless. Our father is the Almighty God, Yahweh. All right? That's the man that we worried about. We ain't worried about the wicked devil, damn Esau. We ain't worried about BC. We ain't worried about Trump. We give a damn about Biden. What they gonna do? What they gonna do that they haven't already done to us? What they gonna do? Hey, niggas walking around here dying for nothing all day, might as well die for the Most High. If you gonna go out like that anyway, right? Ain't that right, bro?
Right.
All right, what you got?
If ye endure chastity, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Say that one more time, huh?
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Boy, you saying, if he ain't chastening you, if he don't care about your affairs, he's not dealing with you.
Come.
And he just not. If you don't wake up in the morning and say, well, what you got on? Well, hey, take that off. Put something better than that on. Well, you know it's cold outside. Hey, it's 20 degrees outside. Put a hat on. All right? Put some gloves and socks on your feet, boy. All right? What kind of father who don't come? You got, you know, our sisters out here that's dressing like it's summertime. You know, trying to get some kind of attention from brothers. And other nations for that matter. Ain't nobody looking at you right now. Everybody trying to get inside. Huh? We trying to get to the subway. We ain't thinking about you right now. So we love you, but we ain't thinking about that right now. It's freezing out here. All right? Bring this up.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 118, verse 18. Read out! The Lord has chastened me sore, but he hath not given me over unto death.
Okay, the Lord has chastened us sore. Okay, for the last 500 years we've been under oppression by a people that don't give a damn about whether we live or die.
Lord!
We've been oppressed by a people that don't give a damn about the nation itself, but just want to use them and use the resources that they can get from them.
Right!
All right? They love our women but hate us. Okay? What you got, bro?
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. Ye will deliver unto their enemies. For ye provoked him that made you, by sacrificing unto devils and not to God.
That's right. So look, we made the Most High mad by what we chose to do. We chose to go into these other nations. We chose to eat all abominable food. We had laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave to us exclusively. He didn't give it to everybody else. He gave it to his people, the people that he chose, the people that he loves. You have a question, brother?
The right depiction is right there.
That's Jesus right there, bro. That's the revelation of Jesus right there. That's how Jesus looks according to the Bible.
13.
So you think that's not the way Jesus? What does he look like to you? He's the Son of God, but how does he look? It doesn't matter?
Where is he from? Where is he from?
Revelation 13. Let's see what he looks like according to this.
We're going to see what he looks like according to the Bible.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 13. Bring it out! And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Okay, so we're going to start from here. Is that a garment all the way down to his feet?
That's not Jesus.
That's one strike. Give me number 2.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
The Bible says his head and his hairs is white like wool. Is that white woolly hair?
No.
It's not white woolly hair. You're not seeing what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, give me strike 3.
As white as snow.
Ah, come on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass.
All right, brother. So if you take off them moccasins right there, right? Is your feet the same color as the rest of your body, sir?
You got white feet?
Is your feet purple and your face green?
I'm black.
You black, so you the color of my jacket.
Yeah.
You the color of my jacket
I'm
out.
brown.
So you're brown. Let me ask you a quick question. What is your nationality? Where's your father?
From Kenya.
Kenya?
Yeah. I'm in United.
Damn Sam. Damn
I'm
Sam.
Catholic. I was raised Catholic.
Catholic, huh?
Yeah. Virgin Mary. I noticed that.
So you understand all of the Russian
I was
icons?
raised Catholic.
You was raised Catholic? So do you know what Catholics do to little boys?
Oh, yeah. That's too bad.
So you wasn't raised that way?
I know.
No, you just it's different now. You gotta.
That's why I'm not a Catholic anymore.
Oh, you're not a Catholic anymore.
No.
So why were you so adamant to let me know and let brothers know that you
was a good Catholic and a bad Catholic.
It's good Catholic.
Like my father, I was raised Catholic.
You was raised Catholic. So how long have you been in this country?
15 years.
15 years?
So I was raised Catholic. I was an altar boy. Shit, nobody molested my house.
Well, you like you better off over here.
Yeah, I know, but hey, I'm serious. I was raised Catholic.
Do you have any other questions? I mean, is there anything you was trying to wonder?
I just don't understand. Like, I know Jesus died for our sins.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Who did he die
Jesus
for?
died for your sins?
Did he die for everybody, or did he
He
die
died
for
for every human being on earth. He died for your sins. That's all right.
All right, so let's find out if he died for everybody else, or did he have a certain people that he died for? You said he died for everybody, right?
That's everybody.
Okay.
Doesn't matter, white, black, Chinese, whatever.
So everybody, right? So like,
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15 and 24.
Matthew.
But he answered and said, and this is Jesus, by the way, he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
no, everybody.
The house of Israel.
Chinese man,
The house of Israel.
the African man.
The house of Israel.
All right, so he only came and died for one particular people.
Why Israel? Why Israel?
Why Israel? Oh, because Israel is the chosen people of the Most High God, Yahweh.
Are you Israel? Are you Jewish?
I'm not Jewish. Hold on one second.
The book of Acts chapter 5 verse 30. The God of our fathers raised up Christ, whom he slew and hanged on a tree.
Okay, so the people that was brought over here was we slew and hung on a tree?
That's right.
Come on.
Answer that question.
Explain. Okay.
Was the people that was brought over here slew and hung on a tree?
Ah, wow.
Wow, that's something, right? And that's very familiar, right?
I mean, slaves are bought here in America.
Slave, yes.
There are prisoners who are supposed to be hung on a tree, but they can't walk.
Okay.
African leaders, the British, and whatever was to buy them.
So they
Some slaves, yeah. Even some
Okay.
candy.
so
That's how America, that's how Black America started.
that's how they came? Pardon me on this one. Okay, so there was slaves that was sent back to Africa after that, right? There was slaves that was especially hold on. There was slaves that was sent especially back to Africa because they wasn't of the same people that was brought over here. You know that, right? There was kings and princes that was not of the same people that was brought over here. So the people that was brought over here was not the same people that was brought over by slaves, because the ones that's here are still here. And the ones that came over that wasn't supposed to come are gone back. They went back. They was packaged, sealed, delivered, licked, and sent back.
With the pirates?
There's a story about slaves revolting and taking over a boat and coming to America, meeting George Washington. They went to court and they sent them back to Ghana.
Yeah.
They sent them back to Ghana.
Most are from West Africa. I'm from East Africa.
Yeah, we know you from East Africa. You sold us.
Kenya.
That's right!
So you know, your people are the people that is the reason why we still over here right now. How you feel about that?
No, I'm from East Africa. We didn't sell slaves to America.
Yes, you did.
It was a long ass trip. East Africa, West Africa, different continents. East Africa, West Africa.
Okay, so all right, so I got a quick question for you. Okay, so if me and you went out to eat somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And we say, hey man, look, I want to eat something, and I get up and leave you there with the tab. Do you have to pay for that?
I'll pay for it. I don't care.
Okay. All right, hold on.
All the money.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and 21. Prepare his father for the iniquity.
No, he wasn't there.
Prepare his father for his children.
No, he's from East Africa.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Hey, so the Most High don't care about whether you was there or not. Your ancestors brought us over here, sold us over to the so-called white man for slavery, for slaves. So whether you was there or not, or born, or thought of, it doesn't matter. So the Most High is going to deal with you accordingly. He going to... Let me ask you a quick question. Was every so-called black man that got on the boat a bad person?
No.
Okay, so just because you a good person don't mean you're not going to be punished.
Some of them like Julian Assange. You know Julian Assange?
No, I don't.
You don't know Julian Assange?
No, I don't.
Edward Snowden?
Let me look.
Prosecuted for nothing. You have to go to Russia.
Look, according to the Bible, you a Hamite. Okay, we're Shemites. We're not the same people. That's the reason why your people who was wearing loincloths sent us over here as slaves for tobacco and beer and liquor. And the Most High gonna deal with you accordingly.
I'm from East Side
Bring this
Africa.
out.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Ye render me a recompense. If ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your head. Because ye have taken my silver.
Did what?
Taken my silver and my gold, and carried it to your temples, my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah.
Yeah, Judah, the so-called black man, which would be the Judites. Y'all sent us over here. So did the Levites. So was the Benjamites. You brought us over here. All right? You the people. You got you sold us over to Esau and Edom, to the so-called white man.
And the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
You sold them to who?
Unto the Grecians.
Who are the Grecians? Grecians are going to be the so-called white man today. Okay, the Greeks. All right. So this is over 3,000 years ago, right? You have to understand that this is prophecy, that you would sell the children of Jerusalem and Judah over to the Grecians, to the white folks. Tyre would be a branch of Canaanites, which are from Africa. I mean Egypt. That's East Africa. That's where you from. So your people, yeah, East Africa. So your people, regardless of how you trying to get out of this, have to be done accordingly and drink the same cup that you made us drink. And you brought us over here on the slave ship, man.
That ye might remove them far from their borders. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
On whose head?
Upon your own head.
His head?
Upon your own head.
Hey, so you gotta pay for your ancestor thing. Regardless of like you hey, look, you kind of want to squirm a little bit. Hey, you a Hamite, you finished, man. How you feel about that?
Just from Kenya.
You just from Kenya? You didn't know all of this?
I didn't know all of this. I'm just
Hey,
learning a lot today.
Did the children of the... Where you going? He gone now. Oh, you gone now? Okay, so did the children that came over here on slave ships know that they did anything wrong? Were they still slaves?
Were certain specific groups of African ethnicities or ethnic groups targeted other than other Africans? Okay. So certain ethnic groups were targeted and sold by others, like the Mandinka. There were no capturing certain people, right? They sold them.
Like the Bantu.
Bantu, yeah, the Bantu, and then the Yoruba. Right, because they knew that even though they were black, even though they were, Shaka Zulu was, you know, he was legal. But the thing is, we're saying that because black skin, dark skin don't make us the same. So that means we understand that Israel, give me Exodus 11 and 7. We know that Israel, we know the original, you know that the original Jews are black, right? Yeah. Ethiopian Jews, right? Well, they got conquered by Arabs, but let's go with Igbo. The Igbo Jews. They've been practicing Judaism 300 years before the Israeli state. So they're Jews. And guess where they at? They're on the west coast of Africa. They're on the west coast of Africa.
It's a desert between east and west. It's a desert tribe. Come on.
Yoruba and Igbo are where?
Igbo is Nigeria.
Yeah, and where's Nigeria? West Africa, right?
West Africa.
So they got to...
Those are Bantus. Those are the Bantus. I'm not even joking.
But they still Igbo.
Like Obama. You know Obama?
Obama is Kenya. He's Kenyan. Well, we're talking about the West Coast. We're talking about, but Obama is not, he's not a black American though.
Right. He's mixed.
He's mixed with a white woman. Right? He don't look like a regular king. Right? Go on, bring that up.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 7. But against of any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord doeth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So the Lord put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Other African tribes who were not Yoruba, Bantu, Igbo, who were not the children of Israel on the west coast and West Africa were sold to white settlers.
Oh, praise.
You can take over.
Really cold. It's sick cold out here. Oh, I got that. No, you cold. That's right. Soldier.
Hey, we brave in this cold, you know what I'm saying? We doing all. As you know, we do all things, you know. I mean, with the strength of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shabbarakatah, Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. It's so cold. It's so cold. I can't even say Yahweh right, but I know the Most High dealing with me, so we all right. Give me all Ecclesiastes.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That's right. So fear God and keep his commandments. Soldier Lamont. All right. And Shalom.
Shalom!
Who got next?
We got next.
Who got next?
We got next.
Who got next?
We got next.
Found on.
Yeah.
Found on.
Yeah.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
What we gonna do?
Take the kingdom.
Win.
Now.
Win.
Now.
How?
By shooting my shot outside.
How?
By shooting my shot outside.
I said how?
By shooting my shot outside.
One your shalom.
One your shalom.
Hey, I gotta speed it up.
You all 100 push-ups. You think there's some this version. That's why, you know, people like, nah, bro. I had to do my 50. You got to do